And welcome to sunny Southern California here in my little kitchen. Tonight we are doing recipe from the first book. Tonight we are doing a reblog on one of my favorites, which is Gufinliars Tequila Lime Chicken. Now, Gufinliars Tequila Lime Chicken is in the first book, and it is delish. It will be tender, moist, and flavorful because it always is. Now, what we do with this is half-brained wedge salads tonight with it, and we're going to have some raviolis, some cheese raviolis with a little bit of Parmesan, fresh Parmesan put on top, and that's it. So that's going to be what we're going to do tonight. And the way we do these wedge salads is kind of interesting. First of all, I call them a half-brained wedge salad because the interior and even the exterior looks like a brain. And if we cut it directly down the middle, what we get here is what seems to be the convolutions inside a brain. And that's what it looks like, a brain. So we call them half-brained, or hemisphere A and B, wedge salads. And then all we do really is we put them in the fridge, and we put a little bit of goat cheese, a little bit of goat cheese on them, and then we put a little bit of dressing on top of that. Now, a lot of people like to go with the ranch, but I'm always watching my waistline. So for me, for my taste, I'll use a balsamic vinaigrette, but you can use whatever you want because we are living in America, and you can do whatever you want as long as it's in the legal limits of the law. Just remember that. That's the beauty about living in America. Thank God for America. Okay, now, what are we going to do? Let me move this aside. Chicken is ready for the grill, as you can see. It kind of marinates, wet marinade because it's tequila and lime. Now what we make, and then we put in the Greek seasoning, which is, you can get it anywhere. I mean, it's a very popular seasoning. It's just called Greek seasoning. Cavender's is just as good as the next. Quite frankly, they both taste about the same to me. Along with some fresh cilantro, which we just kind of parse it out like this, and then it will go on the grill just like that. And then we put that aside. And remember, thighs go on dry, come off wet. It's not entirely true because with this marinade, we don't have a sweet glaze, we don't have a blackberry cave glaze, we don't have a raspberry raspberry cave glaze. We don't have any of that. What we have here is just kind of a finishing sauce, and it doesn't have any sweet going on in it at all. This is going to be boiled out. This is the tequila and the lime mixture with the chicken broth that's been marinating overnight, and I take it out of the marinator and I add another shot of the especial. And we kick it up just a couple notches. Again, this is not a sweet marinade. This is the finishing sauce, a little bit of brown mustard, just a little bit, just to give it a little kick. A little spicy brown mustard to give it a little bit of kick, and then the rest of this cilantro just going like that, and then we'll mix that around a little bit, and then that's going to basically glaze on at the very end. This will be boiled out. We'll start boiling that now. We're obviously boiling it because it does not go on until the very end. What the hell is going on here? Okay, that was my carbon monoxide alarm going off. I know it works. That's good. Okay, so this is going to go ahead and warm up, and then again at the very end we just glaze it on nice and lightly. I got some jalapenos, so what we do with these jalapenos is we just put them in a little bit of foil and we just backload them just like that. You can either put them back together whole or keep them as halves. Now I'm keeping them in halves for one reason tonight. Now, reason for that is that I'm using a dry kind of feta cheese. that's going on top. The cream cheese will melt a little bit easier. So this is not going to melt as easy. So we're going to basically put the cheese on like that. And keep them in the half open position. Just like that. And then they will kind of melt open face style. Just like that. We'll also just kind of backload just a little bit of olive oil right there. So stick doesn't happen. We don't like stick. Stick's not good. And they'll go in the grill just like that. And these are just like a grill side kind of pre-dinner snack. That's how I look at these things. And that's how I eat them, is grill side. This is very primal in nature for you guys and gals that, you know, are grill masters. You got to have a little fun while you're out there, so make it fun. We'll see you guys grill side momentarily, but let's talk quickly about the wine. Okay, so times are tough right now, right? So, you know, I don't have, and a lot of people don't have, you know, a lot of discretionary income. So when you're going to have a glass of wine, sometimes you got to be careful what you're spending. This is a great little Syrah, and it's really, really built nicely. I really like it. It's made by Trader Joe's, and it's $3.99. So for $3.99, you're going to get yourself 4 glasses. That's about $1 a glass. Can't beat that. It's like happy hour all day long, right? And it's just a nice little Syrah. It's just got a really nice finish. It's got a nice bouquet. It's even got a pair of legs on it. Nice legs. So it's balanced. It's got a really nice balance to it. For $3.99, I get a big smile ear to ear on this. So make sure you get yourself a glass of this. Matter of fact, buy a bottle of it. Matter of fact, buy a case of it. We're going to see grill side momentarily. This is my garden that I made. A little cactus garden next to the grill. And I had some old weights, so I started growing them. So I got a 25-pounder back there. Got a 10-pounder here and a pair of 5-pounders here. And they just kind of accent the garden. We are grill side. How about that concept? Okay, so now I'm going to move over my smoking hickory chunks. I've got my, see here, I've got my jalapeno peppers on. They're starting to brown. We've got a good hot surface now, about 350. So we're going to go ahead and put these skin side down on first. Grill marks on those things, and you can see we got some of that cilantro backside. There we go. Boy, that smells fantastic already. This will be delish, tender, moist, flavorful. I guarantee all my barbecue. And the reason I guarantee it that I put a lot of effort into getting it ready for the grill. So we got that skin side down. There we go. And with the remaining cilantro, I'm going to just throw a couple pieces on each top of these. That cilantro just kind of infuses and aerates almost like a smoking chunk, and it really gives it a great little flavor. So now we are grill side and we are on our finishing sauce. Wow, it smells amazing. And again, this is not a sweet finishing glaze. It's going to enhance the flavor that I have infused, which is just a spicy kind of cilantro-y chicken that's got tequila lime. It's Gufinliars Tequila Lime Chicken with a cilantro finish. How about that? So this cilantro finishing sauce is fantastic. And we are grill side, and as you can see, it's already starting to grill up. So we're going to do this. We've got the smoke going and fusing. ahead and turn it down a little. Keep that temperature right around 350. Low and slow. Thighs go on dry, come off wet. Low and slow. That's how you cook chicken.
Okay, this is the chicken. Tequila lime chicken.
There's that finishing sauce. It's amazing. That cilantro finishing sauce. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nothing sweet, just on your meat. We are applying finishing sauce. Cilantro finishing sauce. Gufinliars finishing sauce. Applied it to the other side already, so we're just applying it now. It's amazing. Use a jalapeno with a little bit of goat cheese on it. Let's see how that tastes. Knocked it out of the park. Amazing. Let's try a little piece of the chicken. It's tender. It's moist. Oh my God. And it's very freaking amazing. So it is flavorful, tender, moist, flavorful, complete. Marinate off and grill responsibly. Chop, sizzle, grill, eat. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll talk to you next time.